that he was defeated. And that the Soul Stones were destroyed in Hellforge. All except one.
Oh, I failed, Diablo. I couldn't do as you asked. I couldn't enter that gate. Forgive me, Tyrael. Forgive me.
Marius, give me the stone, and all is forgiven. Give it to me, Marius.
Take it. Take it, take it. I'm glad this is finally over, Tyrael. Look what the stone has done to me.
You haven't failed, old man. You've done exactly as you were meant to do. However, I am not the Archangel Tyrael.
Well, no.
You have done well, Marius. Now I think you shall have your reward.
What have I done to deserve it?
Baal! The gates of Sescheron have stood for eons beyond remembrance. and you shall not breach them now. Remove your foul demons from our lands. We stand on the side of light. You shall not be allowed to reach Mount Ariat, and that which you seek will not be yours.
Enough! Enough!
I shall take your position into consideration. Well, it seems your terms are not acceptable.
Good afternoon. A sorceress here in Herogoth. There was a time, child, when I thought I was destined to follow your kind's path. However, my powers never developed beyond the simplest of spells. Although I can heal almost any wound with time and energy, there is little I can do to help against Baal. But enough of that. I spend too much time in reflection and have forgotten my manners. I, Mala, welcome you to Herogoth, the last stronghold of order on Mount Ariat. You have come to the right place if you intend to defeat Baal, the Lord of Destruction. Baal has laid waste to our mountain and its denizens. His minions continue to attack our town, while Qualkek and his men have proven helpless to stop them. Baal is still out on the mountain looking for something, but I know not what. All of the elders, save Nilethak, sacrificed themselves to place a protective ward around Herogoth. Some of us here, certainly Nilethak, do not appreciate your presence. We are a proud people, and it is not easy for us to accept aid. I, however, am glad you are here. If you need healing or a potion, please come to me. See Lazuk for weapons, armor, and repairs. Nilethak, despite his disposition, may be of some assistance with other wares. Finally, Qualkek, our man-at-arms, leads Herogoth's remaining forces against Baal. This battle plays mind tricks on our warriors. Those fortunate enough to have returned from the mountainside claim to have seen angels in flight. Fly they might, but that certainly does not make them angels.
I am Qualkek, the senior man-at-arms of Herogoth. You have the look of a warrior. An extra soldier will be useful, but don't expect anyone to mourn if you get yourself killed. Baal is true to his namesake. He has ravaged through our lands like a merciless plague. The protective ward laid down by our lost elders helps hold the evil at bay. But Baal's siege has taken its toll all the same. Most of my men are now dead. Others are trapped in the mountain passes. But I swear we are not beaten yet. We will fight to the end to protect this mountain. The death of Mala's son was a great tragedy. He was our finest archer. While leading a successful campaign against Baal's forces, he was impaled on a demon's spear. The wound was such that, well, even Mala herself acknowledges that quick death was a blessing.
I am amazed to find this place so untouched. Everything else in the path of Baal, the Lord of Destruction, lies in ruin. These barbarians must indeed be the legendary guardians of Mount Arreat. They're a proud, hardy people. Don't expect to be greeted warmly. Strangers here rarely are. Perhaps I can gain their trust. I'll spend some time with the townsfolk and try to understand them better. I'll let you know what I discover. Though these barbarians are known throughout the kingdoms as ferocious fighters, they are also capable of great compassion. They have trained throughout history for a battle their legends foretell will decide the fate of the world.
Well, well. The siege has everything in short supply, except fools. Why would you seek this place, stranger? Are you a vulture come to loot the bodies of our fallen warriors? Regardless, this is no place to make a name for yourself. The mountain is ours to protect. It's only a matter of time before Hell's legions are routed. The Council of Elders always believed itself prepared for the coming of the Three. Obviously, we were not prepared enough.
Afternoon. If you're here to defeat Baal, you must prove it. As we speak, Harrogath is under siege by Baal's demons. Catapults rain death just outside the town walls. Baal himself travels up the sacred mountain, having left in charge here one of his most vicious generals, Shank, the Overseer. A ruthless taskmaster, he lashes his own minions into suicidal frenzies on the battlefield. If you wish to prove yourself to us, destroy the monster Shank that commands those infernal catapults outside Harrogath. If you manage to do this, return to me. Just so you know, the gold you pay me doesn't line my pockets. Much of it goes to buy the raw metal I need to melt down for weapons and armor. The rest, well, all I can spare, goes to Mala and Qualkik for other supplies. Did I mention there were catapults?
Salutations. Qualkek and his men have been fighting to break the siege for some time. Where many have failed, you may succeed.
Afternoon. About to face Shank the Overseer and stop the siege, are you? You should ask Mala to perform your last rites before you go, stranger.
Good evening. I believe that stopping the siege on Harrogath is the only way for you to earn the trust of these people.
After so many have died, who are you to think you can accomplish what our proud warriors could not?
My magic will break the siege. Not enough mana. Harrogath can rest easier now. I am overburdened.
Good evening. Oh, at last the siege is ended. You truly are an angel. I thank you.
What is it? So, you managed to stop the siege. You are more powerful than I gave you credit for. You have rightfully earned my respect.
Yes? Those catapults were like nothing I have ever seen before. You have prevailed against Shank, my friend, but Bale is still far ahead of you.
What? Ending the siege does not earn immediate respect, outsider. Respect only comes with sacrifice. Something I'm sure you know nothing of.
You're an even greater warrior than I expected. Sorry for underestimating you. As a token of my appreciation, I will craft sockets into an item of your choosing. And from now on, you'll get the best price for all my wares.
Follow me. Not enough mana.
The morning comes. You have inspired the people in this town. Not only those you rescued, but those you helped in other ways as well.
Morning. Thank you for rescuing my men. They have spoken well of your bravery in battle. Perhaps there is hope for us after all. If you wish, you may hire some of my mercenaries that you saved. And please, take this set of runes. I had been saving them for a socketed shield, but I think you'll make better use of them. Be sure to set them in the right order for their fullest effect. Thank you for rescuing my men. They have spoken well of your bravery in battle.
Good morning. You've become a hero to this town, my friend. The shadows have lifted ever since you brought the light to Harrogath.
Yes. So, you've brought the lost sheep home to the shepherd. Well done.
Afternoon. Since your arrival, Cain has spoken of your deeds in the Southern Kingdoms, defeating both Mephisto and Diablo. At first I scoffed at his tales, but I'm finding them more believable with every passing day.
Hello. When you talk to Nilathak, be careful. There is no telling what he will say or do. There is a matter which I hesitate to share, but I believe you are the only one who can help me now. Anya, the young alchemist and daughter to one of our slain elders, has been missing for some time. She is a strong, crafty woman with a spirit like no other. One night, just before your arrival, I overheard her and Nilathak arguing about her father's death. The next morning, she was gone. Nilathak has his own tale as to where she went and why. Don't believe him. I fear he's at the root of her disappearance. Please, if you can, search for Anya and bring her back to us. She'll know what to do about Nilathak.
Afternoon. Anya's father, Ast, was our wisest elder. He was killed along with the other elders who erected the ward that protects the city. The ward has kept Baal's demons out of Harrogath, but at a costly sacrifice. Nilathak, on the other hand, was the only elder to escape the demons. Somehow, he alone managed to find sanctuary, while the others died around him. Ever since that day, Nilathak and Anya have been at odds.
I would listen to Mala. Nilathak speaks with a venomous tongue and acts as if the entire weight of this town rests upon his shoulders. Perhaps there is more going on here than we know.
Anya, who have you been talking to? Likely it was that meddling Mala. Well, I'll tell you what really happened. Anya came to me for guidance after receiving a vision that her mother and younger brother were trapped in the lands beyond the ice caves. She had decided to go rescue them. I told her that her quest was a foolish one, and that she would be safer staying within the city walls. However, she is a willful girl and would not listen to me. The next morning, she was gone. No one is more distraught than I over losing her. However, If you feel the need to be Mala's errand child, I'll try to stop you.
Anya is an amazing alchemist, especially for her young age. As long as I've known her, she's never let anything stop her from pursuing what she believed in. I wouldn't doubt that Nilathok is involved. Ever since her father died, they haven't gotten along.
Hero, Nilathok did this to me. If you've come to help me, my only hope lies with Mala. Please, tell her you've found me. Hero, Nilathok did this to me. So, that snake Nilathok was behind Anya's disappearance, and he trapped her with a freezing curse. Here, take this potion to Anya and give it to her. That should release her.
Not in town.
Thank you so much for bringing Anya back to us. I have devised this spell to increase your resistances as a token of my thanks. I know it isn't much, but I hope you find it helpful. Please, go talk to Anya. She has urgent news concerning Nilathok.
Evening. I never liked Nilathok, but I never suspected that he'd betray us. I just can't understand how an elder could do such a thing.
Greetings. For one so young, Anya commands great respect. Now that she is here, I will make it a point to talk to her about Mount Ariat. You should do the same.
Evening. Your rescue of Anya was quite an accomplishment.
Good morning, warrior. You have proven yourself a true hero to me and my people. These are dark times, warrior. I hope you can bring an end to Baal's reign of destruction. Our Council of Elders is gone, my father Ost among them. The one thing that keeps us from total despair is the promise of vengeance against Baal. Thank you, hero, for rescuing me. To show my personal gratitude, I give you this. I had it custom made for you by Larzik. Neelathok told me he struck a deal with Baal to protect Haragath. In exchange for the demon's mercy, the misguided fool plans to give Baal the relic of the ancients, our most holy totem. Doing so will allow Baal to enter Mount Arreat unchallenged by the ancients. I tried to stop Neelathok, but he imprisoned me in that icy tomb. Neelathok must be stopped before he dooms the whole world. As much as I would love to strangle the life out of him, I'm afraid I haven't the strength. You must go to his lair through this portal I've opened, kill him, and then bring back the relic of the ancients. Stop Neelathok from destroying what we have striven for eons to protect.
Now, rescuing Anya, that's good. Talking to me while Neelathok hands over the relic to Baal, that's bad.
Thank you so much for bringing Anya back to us. I have devised this spell to increase your resistances as a token of my thanks. I know it isn't much, but I hope you find it helpful. Please, go talk to Anya. She has urgent news concerning Neelathok. Salutations. My worst fear has come true. Neelathok has gone mad. You must stop him before he gives the relic to the Lord of Destruction.
Regretfully, I know very little about this relic. However, if what the others say is true, then Baal must not gain possession of it. Stop Neelathok before all is lost.
I saw Neelathok leave town just before you found Anya. He must be held accountable for his criminal deeds. Find him and bring him back if you can. Likely he won't come willingly, and you'll be forced to kill him. So be it.
Now, rescuing Anya, that's good. Talking to me while Neelathok hands over the relic to Baal, that's bad.
Good morning.
Could this be a trap? overburdened. Your power was no match for mine.
Good morning. You have stopped Neelathok, but he didn't have the relic. He must have already given it to Baal. Now Baal will not be tested when he reaches Ariat's summit. Damn Neelathok. I do thank you for trying, though. Please, allow me to honor your courage by magically inscribing your name onto an item of your choosing. It's the least I can do. When I was a child, the elders told us stories about the mountain and its power, and how the barbarian people are bound to it as protectors. Baal is not just taking our land. With every step he takes up the mountain, he takes a part of who we are as a people.
Good day. Beware. Baal grows stronger with every passing moment.
Afternoon. Every time I hear of you, warrior, your deeds become more legendary. But take heed. You are approaching the very summit of Mount Ariat. I have never dared venture there. It is sacred, our most holy place. The legends say it is guarded by the Ancient Ones, who block the path of all who are unworthy. Your reputation here does not matter. It will be the Ancients who determine your worthiness. Good luck. Neelathok was a vile demon that shall find his home among the tortured minions of hell. You battled the darkness without fear. I laud your skill and courage.
How may I be of help? So the relic is lost. Do not dwell on failures past. It is your future that matters more. By reaching the summit, you cease being just a simple warrior. When you come back, you will be far more.
Afternoon. What does Baal plan to do inside Mount Ariat? Every night, I've prayed to the Ancients to bring us peace, and now you must fight them. Who shall I pray to now, warrior?
A test of mettle is a fitting rite of passage for a barbarian hero.
Yes? You wouldn't have to test yourself against the Ancients if it weren't for Neelathok's treachery. He was a fool, and deserves to suffer for eternity.
The Ancients must be close.
We are the spirits of the Nephilim, the Ancient Ones. We have been chosen to guard sacred Mount Ariat, wherein the world's stone rests.
Few are worthy to stand in its presence.
Fewer still can comprehend its true purpose.
Before you enter, you must defeat us.
Wherein lies the world's stone.
Beware, you will not be alone.
Baal, the Lord of Destruction,
is already inside.
The Archangel Tyrael has always been our benefactor,
but even he cannot help us now.
For Baal blocks Tyrael's spiritual presence from entering the chamber of the world's stone. Only you, mortal, have the power to defeat Baal now. Baal threatens the world's stone, and through it, the mortal realm itself. You must stop him before he gains full control over the sacred stone. With it under his control, Baal could shatter the boundaries between this world and the burning hells, thus allowing the hordes of the primevals to pour forth into the mortal realm like an unstoppable tide.
If you are weak, the world as you know it could be lost forever. You must not fail.
I knew the ancients would find you worthy of Mount Ariat's secrets. Now, stop Baal before he destroys all that is sacred. So the relic is lost.
You have proven yourself to these people. They look to you as their warrior, their champion.
Besting the ancients in battle is a mighty feat indeed. I hope this means you're ready to battle Baal.
You stand before me a worthy hero, and on you rests the last hope of our people. Bear it well, warrior.
The ancients have honored you, and in turn, so do we. I have no remaining doubts about you now.
Not enough mana. I can't carry anymore.
I am impressed, Lawrence. You have overcome the greatest challenge this world has ever faced and defeated the last of the Primeval. However, we are too late to save the World Stone. Baal's destructive touch has corrupted it completely. Given enough time, the World Stone's energies will drain away, and the barriers between the worlds will shatter. The powers of hell will flood into this sanctuary and eradicate your people and everything you've labored to build. Therefore, I must destroy the corrupted World Stone before the powers of hell take root. This act will change your world forever, with consequences even I cannot foresee. However, it is the only way to ensure mankind's survival. Go now, mortal. I have opened a portal that will lead you to safety. May the eternal light shine upon you and your descendants for what you've done this day. The continued survival of mankind is your legacy. Above all else, you have earned a rest from this endless battle.
If Tyrael says the World Stone must be destroyed, then it must. We cannot let Baal's corruption prevail. The world will change, true. But who is to say it isn't for the better? Good evening. If Tyrael says the World Stone must be destroyed...
Evening. The destruction of the World Stone does not bode well for our world, but I'll try not to worry. After all, we have warriors like you fighting for us and for the light. Farewell.
I knew in time you would defeat Baal. You have done everything you set out to do, my friend. Ever since you rescued me from Tristram, I have believed in you. It has been a supreme honor to aid you along the way. So, the World Stone was corrupted by Baal, and now Tyrael must destroy it. Worry not. through whatever lies ahead. I have faith that the light will guide us both. Go now, back to the World Stone Chamber, and enter the portal Tyrael has opened for you. Good evening.
Good evening. You have done the impossible, hero. Your defeat of the last of the three primevals is a great victory for the light. Strange that you say that the World Stone must be destroyed. The prophecies said nothing about that. Perhaps all we have fought for will be lost. Or perhaps we'll never need fight again.
Not in town.
Evening. The ancients themselves will envy our songs about you. Please, don't forget about us. Farewell, my friend.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.
Body, but